Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 15th of September. Now, though the Sun and Venus continue in the part of your horoscope very much to do with the foundations in your world and giving you an opportunity to pause and just get your bearings, Mercury, your ruler, does continue in a much more sparkly area. So if you feel like entertaining and inviting people around to play mind host, you're probably going to do a very good job of it. But not necessarily everything about this week is going to go to plan. And part of the reason for that is on Tuesday, there is a quarter moon in your sign, which squares up with the Sun in Virgo. Now, both your sign and Virgo are ruled by Mercury, and you're both mutable signs. So very often you can get on a lot better than sometimes, in very simple terms, it's said you can. The issue here is really about understanding that some of your own deeper needs may actually go at a counterpoint to what's actually really good for you. So if you are considering any big decisions that can affect you for some time to come, just don't rush to any outcome. Now, Venus is actually going to help you in this process because she is forging a very constructive link with Pluto in the first half of this week. If you're discussing property issues, making home improvements, or any kind of changes in a financial sense which can influence your family or a deep, close relationship, the chances are that as long as you're patient and don't get defensive if someone sees something slightly different to you, you can reach an accord. In the second half of this week, it's also true that there is a great link between Venus and Saturn. And this suggests that if you are someone who has a real gift for do-it-yourself, well, you can demonstrate it to the full in the latter part of this week. But of course, Mars moved at the end of last week into your sector of relating. And that's why I do think it is going to be important to be patient in the way you interact with others. In a competitive sense, this can give you sharper elbows when it comes to work-based situations, or if you enjoy sport, you can certainly engage in that and really get a buzz from it in the weeks to come. But in the latter part of this week, Mars is forging a tangled angle with Neptune. And if you are discussing anything with an important person in terms of a professional or job situation, it's going to be important to be very clear about understanding what they expect from you and not getting too caught up in what you want to say and want to achieve. But all in all, with Uranus continuing to sparkle brilliantly in your sector of friendship, with Jupiter in the part of your horoscope to do with the way you think and speak, your imagination and innovation can still light up this week in lots of brilliant ways. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.